All right, first venture outside other than a couple of car trips that I've taken with Alexei. I'm feeling a little better, actually, quite a bit better, but still pretty sore. But I've actually got a few kids out, so that's the remarkable part. This is their first time outside since we got here, basically. Oh yeah, you and Wes, yeah, you guys brought passports with me, but basically nobody's been outside yet, so snow removal is not a big thing around here, apparently. They don't, it just kind of hangs out here. But that's all right. We're used to snow. We don't have a lot for winter. We don't have any snow pants. We don't have any, well, I shouldn't say none. 2 kids have winter boots, I think. That's about it. So we're going to be in the market for that kind of stuff. Other than that, I mean, we got warm clothes, sweaters, toques. Toques, Canadian word. Hats. So anyway, gotta go to the store, need some water. And a few other things to make our lives a little simpler. And just get some fresh air, it's a good idea. I'm not going to film a lot, it's actually pretty cool out here. And I don't really feel that well. So bear with us, we'll have regular videos coming here shortly again. But these are our new digs. So I'm told this is a Dasha community, so like, what do they call it? Dashas are like cottages. And so the church is behind here. And but those are all dashas down in there. And then these pipes, these are the heat pipes I was talking about the other day in the video, which to me is still phenomenal that they do that. Heat that in one central location and then ship it around to heat people's homes. Kind of an interesting concept I've never heard of. I guess it works, so why not? All right, it is day number 3, I think, that we've been in Russia officially now. Feeling much better. I don't know if I sound better, but I feel better. I still have a cough. Oh yeah, I already filmed a little bit today, so this isn't totally new. There you go, my brains aren't completely there. It hurts right here. By my signs, it feels like somebody whacked me really hard right here. So anyway, for the most part, everybody is definitely getting better. And yeah, starting to get on the mend. These people are just, oh yeah, not the babies. So both Maddie and Finley are now sick, which is obviously a lot to deal with, but I'm thankful that the Lord saw fit to get Anneesa and I sick first, so that we could be in much better shape now than we were. Now that they're sick, so He left Maddie and Finley till last, which is nice. So anyway, these people just keep bringing more and more stuff. They're just so generous, so kind, so it's nice. It's what a community of saints is supposed to be like, right? But we haven't had that for so long. We haven't had a home church or nothing like that, so it's just it's very heartwarming. It's nice. They just came by and brought some more snowsuit stuff. So Ainsley's trying one out here right now. Don't know if they're quite your size. Yeah, we can lengthen those straps, I think. And then it comes with this coat. And they brought this other coat. So I don't know if this one doesn't feel very warm. The sleeves are pretty thin, but the middle portion is really, really nice. So, and then one of the girls came by earlier, I don't know, about an hour ago or something, and took Cora along with her. So I didn't quite understand. We understood that she was taking Cora, they were going to go for a walk to a friend's house and then pick out some clothes or something, some warmer clothes or something. So we're like, I don't know, we're fine with it. We met this girl before, very nice people. So it looks like they just went across to the church, maybe. We're not actually sure. So when Cora gets back, she'll fill us in, I'm sure. We'll find it out. We also went for a water to town there, picked up some groceries and stuff. And on the way back, I noticed a shoe store. They sell boots as well. So most of the children still need winter boots. So I think I'm going to head in there tomorrow and pick some out for that. And yeah. Oh, this sweater here. They dropped this red sweater off, so it fits way than perfectly, looks like. So yeah, very nice. It's going to work, eh? Still a little bit on the short side?
Yeah, but
it's thick, is it? It looks thick.
Yeah, very thick.
Good. It'll be nice and toasty. Fits you good. Except for maybe the pants. Yeah. Big, tall Dutch girl. Huh? But they're not too bad either. Anyway, it's cool. We feel very, very blessed. It's very good. So those are central heat pipes there. And then so these are the apartment type looking structures on that side. This fenced in compound all belongs to the church. And then that house, I have no idea who it belongs to, but apparently it's nothing to do with the church. That's the church. And then that's the other fenced inside, and those are all cottages and stuff down in there. And then that's, of course, all as far as I can see from this side. Good morning. It's Saturday today. I don't know why my camera's always dirty. Saturday today. We are, for the most part, feeling pretty good. If I get a little cold air in there, still want to cough. Right now I feel like one's coming. But mostly we're back together again. Maddie's the last holdout. And she's already a lot better than I think she was yesterday as well. Kids were outside playing in the snow today. They're now in here because it's cold out, right? How cold?
Really cold.
Yeah, but Papa, I miss snow. Do you still miss snow?
China.
Yeah. You're enjoying being out here in the snow, even though it's so cold? Yeah. Minus 20 today. Kids are playing out here. Got some snow forts built, and they're playing on the slide that they built with one of the other kids that lives here.
They're running right over those guys. Right in between the two of them.
And needless to say, they're having fun. The church folks are getting ready for some function. I think they went out yesterday to town and handed out little invites and stuff like that to youth from the city, inviting them to come to church here. I think there's some for a topic or something. I'm not exactly sure. My Russian's horrible, but some kind of topic going on, and then I'm assuming they'll have coffee and hot chocolate and things like that. There was a church service yesterday that we were invited to, but once again, our Russian's horrible. And we're still a little under the weather. We figured, you know what, we'll just wait. We won't understand anything anyway. But we do appreciate that. They've been just extremely hospitable, loving, and kind towards us. And yeah, trying to include us and stuff. It's very nice. So probably on Sunday, we'll all go to church as a family. See what that's like. Foreign language. I was going to look at my phone, see if there's some kind of translate thing that can listen and translate at the same time. Maybe a little handier for listening to a sermon that way. Aside from that, we haven't really done a whole lot. We've been in our apartment here, just kind of minding our own business. Here we got the kitchen area. Everybody's staring at the window.
Yeah, we got more children and more toboggans.
There is more toboggans?
Yeah, they just
Oh, more kids just came. Look at that. Somebody brought the reinforcements. There's a couple more kids.
Yeah, I'm trying that
So I'm not actually sure how many people live on the church grounds here. This is part of the yard here. That's the church. But I think there's people living in there as well. This, as far as I know, does not belong. It's somebody else's. And then we're in this building, which is part of the church as well. This is kind of like an apartment building here. There's, I think, 3 families living in here. I'm not 100% sure. And then this was built, I think, to house missionaries, if I understood correctly. Again, everything's been go-go, and we were just exhausted when we got here and still sick, so I may have misunderstood a few things. Anyway, this room here, we've got table, chairs, enough for us all. Kitchen's a bit on the small side, but we're making do. We've got a fridge, 2 bathrooms, and then these 2 rooms here. Now we can have more out the hall here. I'll show you that in a minute. There is more rooms that we're using for our luggage right now. So I'm not going to show you this room, but it basically looks the same as this one, but 2 kids sleeping there. So pardon the mess, but we've got bunk beds here. There's 6 beds, and then this big dresser. So we still have to finish unpacking stuff. We're gonna be here for a little bit anyway. Decent view outside. In the back here. So there's 6 beds in here. The next one over, there was 2 sets of bunk beds as well, and then 1 single bed by itself. So we took it out of the way so that we could get set up. I was hoping to put this desk there so that Anneesa has somewhere to do a bit of editing, but it didn't fit out the hole here, and I have no way of taking the legs off at the moment. So anyway, that's in that room. So Mama and I are both in there, and we have 2 cribs set up, pack in place for one for Madeline and one for Finley. All right, we go out to here. That's a stairway coming up. So this is occupied. There's some youth in here, some young guys in there. I'm thinking they're studying. I guess that they're here studying. I think that's why they're here. Of course, these doors are locked. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's 2 other rooms here. This has got 2 bunk beds as well, 4 beds, and this has 1 bunk bed, 2 beds. But we just slid all of our suitcases are slid in there right now. So, and then they've got these scripture verses here. Boda, Gospoda. No idea what that means. Anyway, that's my Russian. So that's the challenge.
Start lessons next week, folks.
Are we?
No, you're gonna start.
Oh yeah. You guys just start paying me to teach you Russian. So that's the challenge. It's not just learning the language, or learning the words. It's a whole different alphabet, right? So you have to know. You have to know the new alphabet, and then so great. Then you can sound out a word. But then, I mean, what does that word mean? So you're still not any farther here. So some of these we know. Kato, I think, is who. I believe this is who. And I did translate this before, so it's whosoever believeth in him shall be saved. And I forget where that's from already. That's a Bible verse again. What was this one, girls? This is Jesus, right?
Jesus is coming soon.
Hey, Jesus?
Jesus.
So Jesus is coming soon. Okay. Pardon?
No.
Jesus.
Jesus skoro pridiot.
Yeah.
Not previous.
Pridiot.
So okay, that's P, that's an R, and that's so confusing for us because that's a P, right? Pre, and this is an I, D, yet, pridiet. And then I, S, so Jesus, skoro, pridiet. Anyways, so yeah, we're doing pretty good. Got a nice place to live here. And oh, there goes another. Run into the car, no?
No, it's still in.
Lots of fun. We're doing good. It is cold outside though. We did venture out a little bit. I got Mama to come out yesterday as well. But it was like minus 20 something last night. It's minus 20 today. It is going to warm up. 2 days from now I think it's going to be right around 0. So that'll be nice. At this point we're on foot. I would like to start looking for a van sometime soon. And then we'll be a bit more mobile, be able to go around and kind of find our own way a little bit better. Obviously we could take the bus service and all that stuff at some point, but I don't know how that works in this country yet either, so we'll have to figure that out. And we just haven't been in a rush. We've just been so sick. We're just dealing with this first and get that done. So yeah, there's your update. All right, first trip in the shopping mall, looking for a few things. A couple of kids need some snow pants. Typical shopping mall, got everything you could think of in the mall, and a whole lot we don't need. Anyway, I'm not going to film a whole lot because, well, we're not on a casual stroll today, I guess. Looking for a few stuff first, and then some other time we'll do some more filming. But we are at least out, and it's warm in here. Good morning. We've been here almost a week now. It is Sunday today. We're actually gearing up, getting ready to go to church. It'll be our first service in Russia, and a first service in Russian, not just in Russia. So we're not expecting to understand any of it, but yeah, we're gonna go anyway. You'll understand anything?
Probably not.
Some of the singing, maybe. So we're getting dressed up slowly. The kids said they were, some of them were translating songs into English, right, Cor? So I don't know if that's it wasn't specifically for us. It sounds like there's some other guy from Egypt or something who doesn't speak Russian. Common language being English, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm expecting we're not really going to participate in any way at all. We're just going to sit there and yeah, nod our head or something. We'll have our own service here later, maybe. But still be nice just to go out and see everybody else in the congregation. They've been absolutely delightful to us, right? They've been very friendly and kind, haven't they? Mm-hmm. So really making us feel at home and giving us, yeah, everything we could need, I guess, to help us out. So hopefully this coming week we'll be feeling a lot better. We can actually go out and do a little bit more as well and not just be stuck to our apartment here. It's been a lot of coughing and just not feeling well this week so far. Yeah, it'd be nice to get out and about. It's going to warm up a bit next week too, so it'll be a little easier to get out of the home. It's you know, minus 20 something. It's a little bit cool to go for a walk for no particular reason. And yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna go to church and socialize. All right, just come back from church. So that was definitely a unique experience because it's all in Russian. So Alexei did translate a bunch of stuff for me, and also, now I forget her name, Anastasia maybe? I can't remember. There's another lady there too. She also speaks English pretty good. So she sat behind us and translated a bunch of it. The songs they had on the screen, and they translated those. So they had them in Russian and then underneath in English. So we had kind of an idea at least what we were singing, which was very much appreciated. One of the songs we would have been familiar with, and I forget which one it was off the top of my head here, but it was a familiar tune to Back Home. And then, of course, I sang it in Russian. But all in all, very beautiful service. They do a lot of singing, which is nice to see. I find some churches, you have 3-4 songs and that's it. This whole service, I want to say, was probably 2.5 hours. What time is it, Cora?
2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock now. We got in there at 11, and we spent a bit of time talking after. So I would say probably 2.5 hours of service. Devotional and an actual sermon, and then lots of singing. There was also new members were admitted today into the church, so that was going on. They asked me to go up and talk for a while. I was pretty nervous about doing that, but just tell where we're from and kind of our story and who we are, what our life was like in Canada and how we came to know the Lord. So Alexei and I went up there together, so I said a few things and he translated and such. I do not like public speaking at all. But anyway, I survived it. All went out well. And then after church, stand around talking for a while. People trying their best to, make some conversation with us and kind of, curious about us. Most people in the last 30 years would be going the opposite direction. And not too many people would move from America to Russia. And so obviously that question arises. The curiosity is there of why would you want to come this way? And here, I think this is something that we could do a full YouTube video on, but I believe that Hollywood in general, media in general, has done a really, really good job of portraying America as the place to be. And they, of course, all across the world watch a lot of our stuff. And they get this feeling then that everything's a lot better where we are than where they are. And since we've been here, I've heard a few times now, I've heard stories of people who have come to America thinking it's going to be better and then end up coming back here again. And that would be more in the last 5 years, let's say, because things are not as honky-dory at home as they once were. I would say all in all, yeah, it has been very, very good, and in many cases still is good. But as far as a Christian nation, it's definitely slipped a long way. So we could do, like I said, a full video on that sometime. But it was very good service. We're home now again. Gonna have some food to eat. Maybe get out for a walk yet. It is warmer now today. That's another thing I can do a YouTube video on. A lot of people say it is very cold here. And it is, I mean, obviously. But compared to home today, it is actually warmer here than it is where we're from. So it gives you an idea. It's not always that way. Canada gets cold as well, and we're used to that cold. So people are like, oh, you won't be able to get used to the cold. Well, here today it's warmer than back home. So anyway, gonna have some lunch and maybe put a few kids for a nap. Yeah. So if you didn't understand that, neither did I, but I am going to address that and figure out what is going on. All right, have a little bit of supper, and I'm going to go around the table and ask each kid what they think. So what do you think so far? It's been 1 week now. Almost, not quite. Tomorrow's a week.
I like it very much.
That's
Off
it?
the plane, I seen the snow, I seen the trees, and I knew I'm gonna like it.
Okay. That's it.
And the people are really nice, and they are very generous and what's the word? Giving.
Hospitable.
Yes, and not like they don't expect anything in return. They just give out of their hearts.
Very good. Next, what do you think?
It's
So
nice.
far, after 1 week.
It's fun.
It's fun?
Just like it here.
Yeah? They make you feel nice? Feel good? What about Georgia? You miss it? So far after the first week, you like it here better? Anything else? No? Good. Very social, eh? Very chatty. Go ahead.
Mama. I like it.
That's it? That's all you got to say? So for the record, I started with the most social one first. I should have ended with her, not started with her, because she's probably taken all the words that everybody else might consider abused. Anything else?
Everybody's kind.
Yeah. Everybody in all of Russia?
Well, that we met so far.
Everyone that we've met so far. Yep. Yep.
That's about it.
These are Christian people, though, so that might make a difference. There might be some unchristian people just down the road that are real miserable. Is that possible?
Probably.
Probably. But so far, so good. After 1 week, you're still saying, let's carry on, or do you want to go back to Canada, or do you want to go to Georgia, do you want to go to, I don't know, maybe China?
Stay here.
You want to stay here? Right here. You're not going to get out of that seat?
I want to stay in Russia.
I want to stay in Russia. As you can hear, everybody's still quite sick too. Cough, 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 cough. Alright, what about you, Anneesa?
I think it's nice here and it's fun playing on that hill.
Yeah? And Snow Hill? I don't know if I took any footage of that. I might have to film you guys going down the hill tomorrow.
And yeah, like they said, a lot of people are kind here.
Yeah?
What do you keep getting?
And they keep getting us these candies.
Yeah? Keep coming out with more for you, right? Yeah. So, what about, though, like it's cold outside, wouldn't you rather live somewhere where it's warm? Like compared to Canada, isn't this place like super duper 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 cold?
No.
No?
Is that cold?
About the same?
Yeah.
Some days are colder, some days are hotter. Yeah. Okay, anything else?
Like I said, the girl keeps coming out and coming out and coming out with candies in her pockets.
Nice. Key to your heart, candies. What about you, buddy? You look tired.
Fun.
You look really tired. You had a lot of fun outside, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, all in all, what do you think so far of Russia?
I don't know. They took off all of them.
They said all their stuff?
Yeah.
You can repeat. That's okay. You can say whatever you want.
They gave us candies and
Yeah. Very nice to you.
yeah.
Okay. And what about having some animals like cows or pigs
I
or
want those.
ducks and turkey and
I miss dirt.
you miss dirt?
Dirt. Oh, I miss dirt.
Yeah.
I love the snow, don't get me wrong. I actually got off the plane and I was so excited to see the snow. I was like, you don't realize how much you miss something until you don't have it, and then you see it again, right?
Yeah.
I was really excited to see the snow.
Okay. And any other thoughts that you have now that I'm pointing at you?
I'd be happy when the sickness is gone.
Yeah, everybody's cough, cough, cough. Sounds like an infirmary here.
Yeah. No, I'm very pleased with what we've seen so far.
What about church? I'll ask you about church so far today. That was kind of neat.
was actually very, I enjoyed myself. I very much did. I haven't been to church in a long time, so it was very enjoyable to be around other people and just be able to socialize, even if it wasn't a different language.
Yeah, you can't understand anything.
No, but I.
But did you feel
got
filled?
a new word.
What's the word?
Slava.
Slava,
It's
which means
glory.
glory. So, but you felt filled even though you didn't understand a thing.
I think so.
Can you explain that?
Just with other fellow believers, it's a universal thing, I guess. When you're in the body of Christ, you don't really need to know the language. Your heart overflows with love and joy, and you don't need to know how to talk to each other in order
Yep.
to feel that.
Makes sense. I found that you could just tell by their faces, their facial expressions as well, that they were just so filled with joy and happiness, and it came out in their worship. So no, we didn't understand the exact words that they were saying, but you could tell that they were just feeling it. They, it wasn't just, they weren't just standing up there saying these words. They were actually literally feeling it, and they were so happy and full of joy. And in the prayer and stuff as well, you could just see it. You're supposed to have your eyes closed during prayer, but if you keep them open and you look around, you can just tell the sincerity that's going into it. It's not just emptiness. And I think that also helped to make it, I felt filled too. I didn't understand a thing really in the service, but I left feeling like I did understand it, and that I received what I needed to receive this week. It's hard to explain. All right, last but not least, buddy.
I like it here.
You like it here. Why do you like it here?
Because it's fun. It's just nice here.
What's nice about it?
Everything.
I'm being difficult anyway. Yeah. So, but do you miss, like, Georgia was nice. You liked it there? A little bit. Do you miss parts of Georgia?
Not really. I'd rather right here.
You'd rather be here?
Mm-hmm.
How come?
It's just nicer. No less run down.
It's less what?
Run down than in Georgia.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. So it's nicer as in things look nicer.
Yes.
Yep. But dude, you gonna keep living in the city?
No.
No, we gotta fix that part yet.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of the city. Okay. And temperature wise, what do you think?
About the same as Canada.
Yeah, not much different. Actually, today it was much colder, wasn't it? Like in Canada. Parts of Canada, depends on where, but
Yeah.
like Western Canada was way colder than where we are here today. Okay, anything else? Nothing? Try again in a week. See what you think then.
Maybe.
So far, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I agree. There you go, folks. I didn't make them say any of that. That's just that's their raw thoughts and opinions, or lack thereof, on some of them, I guess. But yeah, just gives you an idea, I guess, what we're feeling. We have been really sick, so bear with us. But you can still hear, obviously, lots of coughing in the background. So just ignore that, and hopefully in another couple of days we'll be 100% better.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.